This video is to show you a little trick that may make life a little easier on you while you create new sequences using the Light-O-Rama sequence editor. So let's review for a second how to create a new musical sequence. You could go to the File menu and select New Musical Sequence, click OK, and then you want to select the media file. Now if you'll see here, the file browser dialog that Light-O-Rama has opened up is pointing to a directory that currently has no music files in it. So I have to go poking around on my computer to find the music files, such as the MP3 files. I happen to know on my computer they're in the C drive and the music folder, and here they are. So let's select one of them and click Open. Now New Musical Sequence Options dialog opens up, click on OK, and a new musical sequence is created. Tapper Wizard opens up because I had that selected in the New Musical Sequence Options dialog. Now, that's fine. You could do it that way if you wanted to, but it might be more convenient to move your, let's close this sequence, to move your audio files that you want to use in sequences to this directory that Light-O-Rama is by default looking for audio files in. So that way you won't have to go to the C drive and go to the music folder and so forth, or wherever they are on your computer. And there's another advantage to doing this as well, so I'll get into that a little later in the video, but for now let's just see how to move these sequences. What you would do is open up Windows Explorer, which I'll show you Windows Explorer here, and go to the directory where the files are currently located, which in my case is the C drive and the music folder. And let's say I want this music file, this MP3. I'll copy it and move it to the directory that Light-O-Rama is initially looking in, which that directory depends upon how you have Light-O-Rama set up. But often it's in your My Documents folder, and then Light-O-Rama, and then Audio. And that's where it happens to be on my computer. It may be there on your computer as well, but again, it depends how you have Light-O-Rama set up. But now that I'm here, I'll paste the file into this directory. Now let's go back to the sequence editor and start up a new musical sequence. And there's the file right there. So I don't have to go to the C drive and the music folder and so forth. I can just select the file and click OK. Now, that could be a little more convenient for you, but there's another advantage to it as well, which is that a lot of people use two different computers for Light-O-Rama. They use one computer to do their sequencing, to create their sequences, modify their sequences, and they use another computer, a separate computer, to run their shows when they have their actual lights hooked up around their house or whatever. And you don't have to do that, but a lot of people find it more convenient to have two different computers used in this way. And if you do it that way, the way that I just showed you, where you put the music file in the default spot that LOR is looking, then you'll run into less problems when you move your sequences from one, and your MP3 files, from one machine to the other machine, if you put it in the default space on both machines. And so I guess that's about it. Hope this helps.